Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about 5 kind of persons that easily go vegan without any pressure or trying to convince them a whole lot. So number one for me are mothers. Yes, I repeat, mothers. It is so easy as a mother to go vegan. I mean, there's a very strong connection between motherhood and veganism because I believe as a mom we understand what it is for these animals to go through what they pass through after putting to birth their children, and these children are taken away from them for consumption and dairy products and all of that. So I believe as mothers we could relate a whole lot because I mean you the relationship is quite strong because as a mom you know all the hustles involved in pregnancy journeys and putting to bed wanting to meet your baby, and at the end of the day the whole story is cut short for no reason. And the most painful aspect of it is the part where these animals, it's even harder for animals because throughout their pregnancy journey some of them aren't even taken care of, especially the ones that are in the jungle, not even the factory farmed animals. They go through a whole lot by themselves, even some put to bed by themselves, and at the end of the day your child is being taken away from you. I mean, there's nothing as strong as that. And I believe a compassionate mom or anybody that has a heart as a mother, when you see these videos on the internet or anywhere, or you experience them live, it's easier for you to say, oh, I could do this for the animals, I want to grow vegan. So that's number one. So number two for me are researchers. I mean, these guys are people that just research. I'm talking about, we have different kind of researchers, but there are individuals that when they find out about anything or any trending topic, they really want to find out the truth themselves, not just hearsays. So they find themselves going to the internet, doing their research, or even getting to relate with vegan people they know around to find out the truth, what it's all about. And then at the end of the day, researchers are people that when they find out, they even try to even propagate their own theories by carry out the research on themselves, trying to find out, oh, if I start eating this, would I get this, would I feel better. They find out the truth by themselves, and then when they get to know the truth, they tend to decide whether to stick to the particular practice or not. So I believe researchers easily become vegans because at the end of the day there is so much news about veganism out there, the pros and cons, but at the end of the day these people tend to find out themselves and choose for themselves without being convinced by anyone or talked away by anyone, or don't do it, or to get talked on by someone that is vegan by pressurizing them. That's what I mean, to go vegan. So researchers easily go vegan on their own because they tend to find out what works for them and what doesn't work for them, and then they get the raw truth by themselves. That's what I mean. So researchers easily go vegan because we know hustle, because they've done their research and they know what they want, and they just go for it. So researchers are number two. Number three for me are compassionate people. I mean, this can't be overemphasized when it comes. And number three on the list for me are compassionate people. Yes, compassionate people stays at the top for me, just like motherhood or mothers, because they do things with all their hearts. I mean, they make decisions with their hearts even before thinking from their head, and then they already done whatever they want to do before going back to be like, oh, this is actually going to cost me, but then this is what my heart feels and I'm going with my heart. They go a whole lot with their heart. And I believe when they encounter animal suffering or watch videos of all the suffering animals go through just for us to have food on our table, I think with no hustle or too much explanation or convincing, I believe this set of humans find it easy to just give it all up for the animals, because they do a whole lot with their feelings, and they understand and they feel a whole lot for anything that comes their way, like humans or animals. They could relate better and put themselves in the shoes of this animal. So I believe for me, compassionate people stay top, because at the end of the day, if you relate everything I'll be saying, all the 5 kinds of person, it still has some connection with compassion. So number 4 for me are religious people. In religion, we have leaders, we have mentors, we have God or gods, and then whatever religion you find yourself, you believe solely on it and its doctrine. And if veganism or vegetarianism is part of the doctrine, you want to believe that before it is added in that doctrine, it has been well scrutinized, and you believe everything your leader says, because they are not just ordinary individuals. They are well knowledgeable to tell you whatever you need to do, and then you find out it works for you. Especially when these religious people try out some of this their doctrine, especially if it has to do with veganism, and find out that it is quite beneficial to them. I mean, it's a no going back. They tend to do it with all their heart and then strongly believe on it. So religious people are number 4 for me. So number 5 for me are persons or people living with health challenges. I mean, people that are going through health challenges do a whole lot of research, talk to people, and are always finding that natural method or easy method for them to stay away from drugs. Nobody, I repeat, nobody that is going through a health challenge enjoys taking injections or drugs constantly. I mean, for any reason, without being told by the doctor, that these things have their implications. So they always tend to find out alternative methods, especially natural methods, to help reduce their intake of artificials or drugs. And if this persons or set of humans find out that meat consumption, staying away from meat consumption can actually reduce their intake of drugs by 50%, 30%, or even 20%, I tell you, or I kid you not, they are ready to give it all the go. They are ready to give it a try, and they are ready to even stick by it, so that the illness or whatever they are combating doesn't get to come back. So guys, these are my 5 kinds of persons who are easily convinced, or who would easily go vegan without any hustle or bustle. See you guys next time. Bye.